Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mage, and I've brought back Purebe today because for some reason YouTube still hasn't banned us.
Ban pending.
But until that time, we will continue to go ahead and cast. So we've got a very interesting lineup here today. Starting from top to bottom on the loading screen, we have DCO Pizz, also known as HTRT. He's featured in several of our best replays on YouTube, and he is just a very innovative human player. Then we've got Fury, who is actually playing Undead in this. He picked his race, didn't decide to go to random, so we will not see him with an Avenging Blade Master in the game. Then we've got Demuslim, who is randoming. Unfortunately, not going to see his human. However, that usually involved a lot of towers, so it may be for the best. Then we've got SDF Wesder, who I remember as being a big 4v4 player back in the day, yes. But I don't know a whole lot more about him. Do you?
He was not a nice guy.
Alright, we'll just go from there. Move on then. Our fifth player is Sonkie, who's also randoming. I think you guys are probably all familiar. One of the few American pros worth a damn. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, Yane. Moving on, we've got
everything about what you just said. Like all of it was so wrong.
Then we've got Tricksta, who not quite as well known as a lot of these solo players, but did hold his own in the American scene for a long time. And our last player is Todd, who has been taken over by Germany, I think we established in the last game.
Yeah, it was Sweden, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, what the hell? I'm somehow at the 3-minute mark. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and restart this really quick.
Now who's the one who's messing things up? Let's just put that in perspective.
When you're around Purebe, I'm always going to blame you.
I saw that in the comments, by the way. Yeah, I see how I read things.
Really? You know how to read?
I guess.
Alright, let's go ahead and kick this off so we don't make it last longer than need be. Alright, we'll go on, go. 3, 2, 1, go. So,
that's
pretty good spawns all around. You know, everybody's surrounded, but that happened.
Well, I particularly how far away the tavern is in this map is fun. I don't know if we were talking about that, but I just wanted to point that out.
We can talk about that, why not?
There's only one tavern. It's like dead center of a map with 8 players on it who are all vying for tavern heroes because, let's be honest. Oh, look at this chat.
I love when this starts off. Also, my colors changed, so
good.
When they're calling out other colors, it's really not very helpful to the replay here. But we got Demuslim going ahead and starting things off by calling out all of our players for picking the wrong ones. You don't really ever get to see the big solo players this bad-mannered, so that really is kind of funny.
I remember one time when Grubby and his co were really bad-mannered, and I think it was a 4s because someone was talking shit about his mom.
Yeah, it's a 3v3.
Do you remember that?
I have that replay. We may have to cast it.
I don't. Well, I mean, I feel like, yeah, maybe.
Would you feel bad about it?
You know, I wouldn't feel bad about it because
it's the internet.
Yeah, it's the internet. It's all out there. Obviously, Grubby's matured quite a bit since then. I mean, so he's like the nicest guy ever now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but he used to, in case anyone wants to know a bit of trivia about Grubby, and he was little. He was a little son of a bitch. That was his strategy, was to BM his opponents. Okay.
Wait, I'm curious who Fury is private chatting to. Oh, it's Pizz and Fury.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, shit.
Alright, Purebe, get a hold of yourself here.
I'm sorry. Right. Where were we?
I don't know. Sonkie was trying to Ancient of War harass the Muslim, though. And is still trying to, actually.
Is that over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not going to make it. What a shame. No cancel either. That's kind of...
Well, he canceled the first time. I think it was a little too much effort to do it twice in a row.
Yeah, when he's got that one Demon Hunter to micro. I did get surrounded, didn't I? Oh, what a shame. Can we talk about the imbalance yet?
Of the Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, not when it dies to ghouls, no.
This is back when people weren't, like, aggressively TPing, I remember. I remember those days. Do you remember those days when everyone was like, it's stupid to like TP on a level 1 hero?
Yeah, I do actually, and we kind of still say that in free for all actually.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding. We don't. But I do remember the argument that it was better to let your level 1 hero die.
Yeah. That I'm glad that's been disputed. I believed that at one point as well. So I'm not saying I'm better than anyone.
I think it's situational. However, running your Demon Hunter into the enemy's base and letting it die is never the greatest idea ever.
I mean, he's got Huntresses. He could be creeping. He could have put up an AO. He could have so much more XP, right? He could be level 2.5.
Well, yeah, he could have started off by just creeping.
Yeah, but he went for that. He could. Well, I mean, I guess he could just. He'll TP for that at a Moonwell. But I mean, fair enough. What do you know?
I mean, when was the last time that you represented the United States at a big global Warcraft 3 tournament?
When was the last big global Warcraft 3 tournament?
Coming up in October.
Okay, shut up. I don't play anymore. It's not fair. Yeah, I'm totally convinced that's why. It's because I don't play anymore. Otherwise, it would be me there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. If I go rep 1, it'll be as a caster, and that I'll make the United States proud with a dick joke.
I like how you save all this stuff for my YouTube channel.
That's right. I can't say any of this anywhere else.
So what you're saying is we're like the trash pit of the YouTube community?
This is the tabloid section for me, yeah.
Alright, Purebe, I see how it is. Also, I love Todd right now just going fucking berserk.
I know, reading the chats like got me so distracted I can't even watch the game. I'm like watching this tower push between the Muslim.
Yeah.
Like, he forgot he was undead.
No, I don't know. I got faith. He's gonna pull it off. Although if he lets that Ancient Protector go up, that's gonna be bad news for him.
Yeah, there is a second Ancient. I'm just saying this doesn't look like this is gonna go well.
I have faith. I also like how he took out time to go ahead and kill the Scout Peasant. I don't think that was the best use of his time.
Might not have been. Maybe not. I mean, this is Hunters versus Ghouls. One Spirit Tower is, by the time that could finish, there's no way this is gonna work. There's no way he's got a Huntress Hall. He can just make siege units.
I love the puns coming out now. Todd is not happy that Yane picked his race.
Yeah. You picked racing. Yeah, I can see that. Todd makes a very. Todd is one of those level-headed players who would never say anything rash.
Nope, not ever.
Not ever.
And it's probably because he's very confident about the size of his nose that he would never do that.
Wow, I'm not even gonna go that far. I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
You know you don't want to. You know you want to continue to comment on it.
Look at this teleport from Pizz. Wow, he's almost got the haunted gold mine. See, this is what happens when you tower rush someone in FFA. Like, if someone comes and tries to suicide into your haunted gold mine. I don't know if you saw that, but like the Muslim's gold mine.
Yeah,
pretty low. It did get there. Tricksta, he doesn't get. He's like, I don't care about this arcane tower. Kills some peasants.
Ah, fuck it, going for it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
God, Todd.
Player's forces are under attack.
Listen, at one point, this type of French, he's a French person, and you know, have you ever heard the terms "excuse my French"?
I believe it's pardon my French, but
well, excusez-moi, but I'm just saying, I think he's justified.
Yeah, but he's not really going off on Fury, who also picked his race and possibly, arguably, the better undead player. I know that's a shock to some people. But
Obviously, Fury is the best player ever. I think Todd just has some respect. No, I've never seen him lose, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's like I don't think it's ever happened.
I agree with you. You know,
Thank you.
think other people just Photoshop the results when he loses.
I've never even seen those. I mean, I've never seen a hint of him losing. In fact, all the stuff I've ever seen is him like just winning harder, just winning every day.
Of course.
Doing cocaine and winning. Wait, that might have been Charlie Sheen. I don't know. At least
Tiger Blood.
Yeah, it's all once we get to talking about great men like this, they all kind of blend together, like Fury.
So, are you saying that Fury actually is Charlie Sheen? Are we breaking the story?
If he was, I would not be at all in denial about it. I'd be okay with it.
So how about Sonkie rocking this level 1 Demon Hunter
Players'
at
forces are under
9 minutes in the game, pretty much?
This is what happens when you don't TP at level 1 and use that time to creep.
It's okay though, he no longer has a TP, so he's in good shape.
That's because he's got the micro of a Huntress player.
Which is none whatsoever, or?
He's got that attack move into ghouls and then gets surrounded and then TP out. Or let it die. That's what he's got. He's got that style.
Yeah, I kinda like that. That's my style of play.
Whenever I play Night Elf, I play a similar style, except I don't do any of that.
That makes it very similar, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. I hide Ancients of Lures and then Mass Dryads.
Yeah, you wouldn't do very well in free-for-all.
Well, you think that, but actually in free-for-all, I go solo Tinker.
You and Mog, actually. Mog is a big fan of solo Tinker.
I probably inspired him. I did it a lot. Yeah, a long time ago.
I suspect that he would disagree with that, since that's pretty much the only thing he's ever played.
Listen, I played that in like 2007, 2008, 2011, 2012. So I'm just saying, I was quite the innovator back then. In those days, I don't know anyone who was doing my builds. Like for example, on Turtle Rock, I would build towers in the middle of the map and then expo all over the place. As Undead, it was really good. I built like a necropolis before like an altar in the middle of the map, and then I went Beastmaster, and it worked pretty well.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that because I was laughing at Todd losing his hero to the Creeps.
Listen, I'm trying to explain my street cred here as to why I think Mog is just copying my builds, and you're not even paying attention.
No, not at all.
You're probably right. I'm probably talking out my ass. I don't know.
That's what usually happens.
It is. To anyone who was listening, mwah, you're amazing.
And with that note, you got a little more intimate with the viewers than they would have liked.
Well,
players' forces are
you might want to go get checked. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say. You felt that. Because I don't know.
So, Sonkie now... Or no, Demuslim was trying to tower that... Expo again. Demuslim really wants to pull off some type of tower-related activity here.
It's really all he knows, right?
Yeah, and so we've got Demuslim, Sonkie, and Todd all decided that they really don't need an expo in this game.
I agree. No expos. Expos are for people who are not confident with 12,500 gold.
I think that,
yeah.
expos are for people that like the game to go on too long. I mean, if we only had one mine with 10,000 gold in it, these would all be a lot quicker.
It's 12,500 on
What?
most mines. 10,000 is like a small, tiny little baby mine. These middle mines, 17,500. You know how long a game could go on with that kind of cash? You kidding me?
I've probably watched the games a lot longer than you have, so yeah, I do. If you've got Magadansky, Renault, and Step and Razor, the answer is they can go on for 6 hours.
I have actually been in a game for over 2 days on ladder one time.
Was it one of the ones where they're trying to drop hack you and you just put it?
Nope, nope. It was a 4v4, and they were doing that high perch thing, and I ran out of money. And I was like, well, you know what? All you have is some towers. And I got all these. I don't know what I had, but it was probably fiends because that's what I was. so whatever it was, I couldn't kill the stupid towers. But they couldn't do anything, so I just stayed. I don't remember who won, but I was too mad to leave. So. So I went to school and I came back and I was like, oh, we're still going, okay.
And did you end up winning the game?
I couldn't tell you.
Why do you remember that it was 2 days, but you don't remember if you won? That's loser talk right there. You lost.
No, I don't. I really don't know.
That's loser talk.
Look, it was a long time ago. I don't. Is High Perch even still in the map pool? Like how long? It was a long time ago.
I can't tell you the last time I played random teams, so I have no idea.
I can't either. I have no idea. It was a long time. This game, though, Sonkie, look at this. He is about to lose his only expansion.
It's okay. He only put it up like 2 minutes ago, so he really.
He's mine. He's mined 240 gold from it.
So he has not actually covered the cost of putting it up yet, then.
No, and he's using wisps that he's made specifically. Plus, he's and he's got these Ancient of Wars. Did he put those up down here? Yeah, he did. So maybe only one of them though.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Huntresses and Dryads, not a great counter to Gargoyles.
Dryads can be pretty good against gargoyles, but you need a lot of them, and they need to not have a lot of guards.
Out of curiosity, do you classify a lot as 3?
No, I classify archers, however, pretty good against gargoyles.
Archers are pretty good against gargoyles.
So, I mean, I would say he's got the right attitude.
What is also good against gargoyles, though? Gold.
I'm going to know what's really good
doesn't have a
against
lot of it.
gargoyles. It's flying machines.
Or Panda.
Did you know flying machines 1-for-1 will take out like any unit in the air?
I did, yes.
Because there was a guy who didn't believe me. And he was like, "No, man, 50 bats would take out like 100 flying machines." The answer is not by a long shot. If you've ever tried that, it's impossible. Like, you kill like 10 flying machines because everything just dies. I'm watching a Death Knight die.
Yeah.
Fury's so good.
Death Knight didn't die because he knew how to TP, so.
Yeah, Tricksta is not stupid, so. I feel like I'm being a little BM today. I think it's just because like I'm just kind of apathetic tonight. I don't know why. I guess just because I already know Fury's gonna win. You know?
Just like he won every other game you've watched, right?
Yeah, I've never seen him lose.
Well, Fury is trying his best to take out every player at the same time, so.
He is the kind of guy who could do that.
In fact, they probably should have just made this a 1v7.
Really would have just ended it faster. I mean, Fury would have just been like, "Hey, yeah, okay, well, I 1-by-1, let's take them all out. one at 7, who cares? 7-by-1. I don't know." Look, he's definitely dominating though. I think it's obvious. He's got that. Once that Dreadlord hits level 10, no stopping him.
And it's well on its way. It's probably like 2 minutes away from it.
I mean, it's got 98 experience. Come on, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And could be even more soon. There's that gargoyle trap there.
You see that skink? If he killed that, and it gave XP, that'd be awesome.
A couple of big ifs, but that happens.
I'm just theory crafting right here.
Yeah. So Todd not faring that well against Yane right now.
He just doesn't have a high enough level panda.
In fact, yeah, the panda's really the only thing that matters there. So if he leveled that up, that'd be good.
Yeah, or just, you know, level 10 Demon Hunter.
He is, however, doing a nice job of chasing the heroes around the map while trying to do damage.
Owned by a bear.
Or a beer.
Or a beer.
Oh, look at that micro out of Yane here.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's drunk. Oh, sappers! Sappers coming in. Sappers for the goblins. The goblin sappers for Yane. He's gonna blow something up!
Well, we hope so at least.
Oh no, it's coming. Just watch this. This mother... I'm not gonna say that. This tree. These trees. Oh, one tree! One sapper, 2 trees, or something.
Yep. 2 protectors.
2 protectors! If he had done both into the Tree of Life, it wouldn't have killed it, by the way, because it's got 7 armor. It's some fun. It would have almost killed it,
Fun fact of the day.
And so he could have easily killed it, and then he could have easily taken out the protectors. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah, who's counting, right?
I was counting. I do like his Zeppelin micro right now.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed. Yane is clearly trying too hard, I think.
I would say he's trying just the right amount.
Player's forces are
I don't know, that looks like a lot of work to do that much micro to me.
Oh, is he gonna lose that Zeppelin? Because that'd be really bad, dude. Oh, goodness. At least he wasn't over the trees. I guess there's
Oh, it is gonna lose it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the Dreadlord!
Not Mr. Dreadlord!
Ah, Jesus. These guys are gonna give me a heart attack just watching.
Well, if you do have a heart attack, make sure that it's after the cast is over, please.
I'll do my best to keep casting through it.
How is Sonkie still in this game? I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention, but it seems like one of those things where he should be dead by now.
Pizz is doing his best to just go ahead and end them, but Sonkie's went ahead and found another mine. Todd, obviously, not too happy with Yane, for whatever reason.
I thought that he actually really liked Yane, and this is the French mating ritual.
The French mating ritual is, yeah, I can see that coming through very clearly right here with, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Can I get that again? What was that? Was I right?
Yeah, you are totally correct, Sir Mage.
I'm just gonna make that a soundbite, you know?
Are under attack.
Yeah, you should do that.
Whenever I'm bored in the middle of a cast, like, no matter who's casting with me, I'm just gonna play it.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be all like, your co-caster's gonna be talking, it's gonna be like, yeah, so hot dogs are pretty good, right? And you're gonna play a thing that says, you are right!
No, well, it's gotta have the, you are completely correct, Sir Mage. I mean, that's a better long drop there.
You're like, I don't think hot dogs are very good. Like, what? You are completely correct, Sir Mage.
Well, better yet, I'm planning on doing this with a couple of, like, more professional and probably not as humorous type players like Yaws and Rich and Juan soon. So I'm just gonna play that drop, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
I've been wondering the same thing all night. Is that... I'm sorry.
I mean, let's be honest. You're about on the same level of maturity that I am, so...
I mean, I would like to think I'm much more mature than you. Have you seen my YouTube channel?
You may like to think that.
Rated G on most of my videos. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I think I may have once not earned an R rating once.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that is something that is not much of an achievement, but take them where you get them.
I mean, I did have this caster with me last week who invoked Godwin's Law like 3 minutes into it.
Oh, what a terrible person.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that would be.
He was kind of a dick.
Wow. Yeah, probably was. Probably wasn't very smart either. He's probably one of the 2 people in the world who would see like a starfall happen twice in a row and be like, yeah, that's 2 starfalls!
Yeah, fortunately there's only one person that thought that, because I clearly don't think the other person thought that.
I'm pretty sure both of them did. I've got it on good authority. Good fucking authority.
Oh, so I'm really loving the fact that Todd is just raging against Yane right now.
I would love it if we could just like sit Todd down at like one of those Red Bull Detroit things, you know, and be like, "Hey, Todd, you remember this replay?"
Honestly, Todd probably has hundreds like this though.
Oh no, he really does. Yeah, yeah. Todd's yeah.
He's got a few anger management issues. You know, it happens.
I have some replays like this maybe on StarCraft 2 ladder. Except they're worse. Anyway, so what was I saying?
I don't know. I think we're talking about Fury winning again.
Fury is totally in the lead right now, guys. Look at this. He's taken down Tricksta once and for all. His Dreadlord has finally hit level 3. He's killing some Acolytes. You should really be able to convert opponent Acolytes to your own undeadness, but you can't, so it's just got to kill them. Really, they're not worthy for conversion, though, are they? Nah. They're just Acolytes. Just little lowly, basic peons.
Sonkie and Todd are both unhappy now. Just in case you didn't notice.
I'm pretty happy right now. Todd's panda's in some... Oh, well, he's back to the tavern. He is.
It's too bad those mana potions don't heal health, because that would be helpful.
If only he was doing something with his mana that would let him use those mana potions. That would also be helpful.
You know, I thought I saw a Breath of Fire there sometime at some point. Alright, Sonkie, the first person out.
We should have an ode to Sonkie.
I have no
Are you
idea
good
what that
at making like let's like I don't know. Let's see. Sonkie, oh my dear Sonkie, fare thee well. Your time was boned from the start where you did some really crap and lost your level 1 Demon Hunter because you suck at Elf. But dear oh Sonkie, rest in pieces. Something like that. I'm not great at coming up with like beautiful poems, but I feel like this one really moved me.
So if I want to use that in the future, do I have to give you... Do I have to get your permission? Like,
yeah,
is it copyrighted? How does it work?
it's actually on a royalty system.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's like
that's actually okay because I don't make any money off of this. So.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, in that case, it's like on a per charge, per use. Do you have a credit card? We'll work out the details later.
I'll just send you my credit card information. That sounds like nothing would ever go wrong.
Just do that. I'll be very fair and transparent about all the charges.
That's okay. My credit cards only have a limit of 15,000. You won't charge any higher than that, right?
15 now. No, I won't.
Good to hear. Good to hear, Purebe.
Oh, Demuslim! What happened? I was paying attention.
No. I love remake.
Yeah, it's good. He's a nice guy. Demuslim's actually a nice guy. Believe it or not, he is actually kind of.
Although, didn't he break his wrist while he was drunk at some point, and that kind of ended his StarCraft 2 heyday?
I have no idea what happened. I just know that I know things that I'm not allowed to speak about.
Well, nobody actually watches these. You should tell us what they are then.
No. Just that the Muslim's actually a nice guy.
Purebe's no fun, but fair enough.
Yeah.
I kind of respect him for not sharing other people's secrets to the entire world.
See, I'm respectable. I am.
You're something.
I'm something else. Huh.
So Fury may get his. No, not gonna get the Death Knight surrounded there. What happened to his Dreadlord? How did his Dreadlord die?
It didn't die.
It took a nap.
It's taken a nap. That's
Fair
what
enough.
I was gonna say.
So Pizz is
Even
deciding
Dreadlords get tired, okay? Do
yeah,
it.
they sleep like half the day. They look like a vampire or something.
Yeah.
Pizz has decided he's just gonna expo the entire map.
Pizz making the correct decision here to invest all of his crap in towers.
That is a good human strategy in general here. And
I
I
mean-
think Todd may go ahead and rage against Pizz as well.
Todd may. I mean, I don't know what's Todd. He's probably not going to rage anymore. This game, Todd is very lucky to still be in the game the way he's played this game. So, I think he'll recognize that fact and be pretty happy about it.
He'll just be grateful for the experience and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds very likely.
I think it's incredibly likely. I
So-
think we're even gonna see a good game out of him.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
an actual GG.
I doubt it, but
Like an inter GG enter, like you know that one like GG well played, like a WW if you're Chinese and you don't or Korean and you don't know that's not GG.
you know that, or he may just build all the dryads that exist on Earth to try and take out
This
Yane.
was my strategy that I told you about. So this is him copying me. See now, not only is it Mog, it's also Todd. It's unbelievable. It's despicable.
You should be charging royalty fees on that as well, then. I mean, I don't know why you're not.
I got a lawyer and we're working on it. I'm coming for you, Mog.
And Todd? Mock and Todd, it's got a good ring to it. You got
That's
that
right.
going for you.
Todd and Mog! So, could be their jingle. They could have a TV show. That's what I think.
Is it going to be a sitcom then?
No, it's going to be a very super serious drama.
Really?
Like, Todd's going to be in the hospital in a coma, and Mog's going to come up. Oh, Todd, I love you so much, Todd. And I think that's my impression of Mog. I don't know.
Have you actually ever heard Mog?
I believe I have. No, I'm thinking Maga Dance King. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how Mog does.
Your impression makes it even better then.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Mog. I apologize. I've been trying to steal your thunder all night. He's gonna hate me.
Mog's pretty easygoing. He'll only come down and kill you. It's fine.
Well, I mean that's probably fair.
I may have to actually edit that out just so that when it does happen, I don't have to testify.
Oh no, you're testifying. I've already got. I'm recording my own audio only version of this.
Yeah, you just told me your recording drive wasn't working.
Okay,
so.
fine. It's not working. I just. Please don't kill me. Oh god. This is quite the game. Todd has decided to move in with Yane.
They're cohabitating.
They're not getting along too great. I'll be honest.
You see, guys, when you are going to share an apartment, this is why you draw up a very good lease beforehand and discuss what happens if you don't get along with each other, because
And
otherwise
do your dishes, damn it.
you get a bunch of really pissed off dryads moving into your apartment and they just don't take shit from anybody. It leads to a lot of property damage. I mean, look at how much Yane has to go ahead and spend on repairing all this stuff.
I mean, have you seen the amount of fire that's been put in the space? Like, it's ridiculous.
I really hope that he had apartment insurance.
Renter's insurance is cheap
yeah.
in the States. It's very cheap. You can easily afford it. You
think-
can put it on with your car insurance.
Do you think they live in France or in America, though?
I was thinking, like, downtown Bristol. They They were like, oh, let's go halvesy in like a a neutral area.
You know, that just doesn't seem very much like Todd. I think Todd would demand that it be wherever he is.
Let's be honest. He's making the other guy move across the ocean.
Yep.
That's a pretty good win. I'm not sure what Todd's strategy with these trees were. I mean, they're gonna kill like a necropolis.
This might be considered a suicide. I just have a feeling about it.
Oh,
but,
Todd, don't do that.
You know, he got a little depressed when Yane said maybe he didn't find Todd as attractive as Todd thought he should.
Oh no.
And, you know, Todd, we've got.
Why would you ever say that? He knows Todd's very emotional.
Well, you know, Yane. This is back when Yane was a little bit younger, so maybe he was a little bit insensitive. But
yeah, I think
sure
he
that they've moved on.
I mean, I'm not sure Todd really recovered from this. This was pretty bad. Oh, there it goes. There's no GG. Oh no.
This may be irrepressible.
I think we need a moment of silence.
Well, good news. The Hawk is using Cloud on the tower, so that's kind of like silence.
I mean, it's kind of like silence. You're right. Yeah, I mean, it stopped, but that was a moment. It was a momentary.
Exactly. It was just a moment.
Yeah.
It wasn't a minute. It wasn't.
Didn't need to go on forever. I hate when they do that. You know, when they're like, "Oh, so and so's died. Let's have a minute of silence." Like a minute's a long time, guys.
We've had a bunch of other people die during that time too.
Like people are dying every minute, so like this minute could go on for forever.
It's a never-ending cycle.
Although we might have less murders if everyone just shut up. I don't know if this is true, but I think
you should do a scientific study on this.
I can't stay quiet that long, so not gonna happen.
For a minute or forever?
Is there a difference?
Not for you, I don't think.
Not yet. I can't see one. It's horrible. This Archmage is about to hit level 6. 7 XP away.
I'm unsure if Yane realizes that tanks hit air, because he just likes to hover them over the tanks right now.
He just doesn't care.
He says, "My gargoyles are a beast. I don't need it."
Yeah, destroyers. What are you gonna do with destroyers? Honestly, that Archmage has 2 town portals. I mean, he has suicided a lot for something that's just gonna TP away.
Yeah, and it could even mass TP away too. Try that out first. On the other hand, you do have Fury. That level 3 Dreadlord, almost level 10.
It's on its way. Absolutely on its way. I mean, you think it sneaks up on you.
And occasionally you get that glitch where you just go from level 4 to level 10.
It's really a strategy Fury invented.
The quick level Dreadlord?
Yeah. The no one expected me. Holy shit, I'm 10. Strategy. It's really...
You know how the Death Knight can go ahead and sacrifice a unit for health, and the Lich can sacrifice a unit for mana. The Dreadlord can actually sacrifice a hero for hero level, so it could just decide that it's going to go ahead and sacrifice a Death Knight.
He actually, no, he only sacrifices paladins. In case anyone got the campaign joke.
I think they did, but...
I've never played the campaign, so I'm just here saying that.
Have you really never played the campaign?
I've not. I've tried. It's so boring. How do you people... Oh, goodness.
We should figure out a way to do a playthrough on it. I wish there was a way to do a joint campaign.
No!
I'm gonna sit you down and make you play it.
I would die! It's so slow! It's the slowest thing ever. This Death Knight is in some serious tanking mode. What a pro.
I presume you mean Yane's?
Yeah, have you ever played World of Warcraft?
We've discussed this about 13 times. Yes, I have.
Okay, so you know how Death Knights are tanks?
Yep.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's not from Warcraft 3.
Are you saying that a lot of World of Warcraft is not based off Warcraft 3?
That's exactly, at least in this one
Wow, I have
scenario,
never heard that before.
Yeah, it was shocking when I found it.
I thought that World of Warcraft was pretty much canonical.
I thought it was, well, it is Chronicle, unfortunately.
Well,
I'm
except
sad
for when
now.
they... But it's okay, Purebe.
The Horde and the Alliance won! How does that happen? Sorry.
So is
Very sorry.
SDF Wester calling this good game when he has 7,000 gold left? Because I think that might
look
be
at his hero levels.
Yeah, but he's also human. He could just decide to build a lot of tanks.
I mean, that's true. That is true. But look who Fury's attacking him. There's nothing. Look what happened to Tricksta here. So, and Tricksta's a much better player than SDF Wester. No offense. No offense.
I'm sure if SDF Wester ever watches this somehow, he will take much offense. And remember, this is Purebe saying that. I believe no such thing. I'm a neutral party. Are
you? Have you seen SDF Wester play?
No, not really.
I'm not. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm a very nice person, as you might imagine.
One might imagine that. That's probably the only way.
Look. Well, we're gonna find out. SDF Wizard has those 3/3 tanks coming out. So
I hadn't really noticed, but Fury is taking Tricksta's expansion, which is crossing over another player, which is kind of bold.
Yeah, well, he is. You know, when you're the best player in the world, you can do and act as you so please and desire.
He also has 9,000 gold, which is pretty impressive.
That's right, and he's now got a gold mine with 7,000 gold left in it. The only player who's doing, I would say, better gold-wise is no one.
That's an interesting player. I didn't know they were in the game.
Yeah, no one ever, because he's Fury. Don't even fucking try.
There, that's the jingle for the TV show, actually.
Just put some happy music behind that, it'll be great.
Yeah, happy music. That sounds
happy
like what it is.
It's happy times. Oh, did someone sapper his... Oh, that's messed up. Is that what happened? Did he get sappered? I don't know. Maybe they were tanks? I don't know what...
I think it was tanks. I see tanks there. That seems
yeah,
likely.
Did those tanks go through that little hole in the tree line?
I think they did, yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't really know.
It might have. It's hard to tell.
So how do you feel about Fury being team 2v1 right now?
I think that's their only chance, but I don't think it's enough. And look at this. They're fighting amongst each other. This was Fury's plan. He is a Grandmaster Strategist.
That is pretty diabolical.
Yeah, he's like, you can team me and then kill each other. I'll run away with all the gold. And so that's his game plan.
So Yane was in a really good position earlier, but he's kind of now running into the problem where he doesn't have very much gold, and Pizz has a lot better heroes.
Also, Fury's still in the game, so...
Well, that's the late problem, of course.
Yeah, that's always a problem when Fury's still in the game. Look,
So,
Fury doesn't care. He's coming back down. He's like, you want to team me? You want to team me? Okay, you can team me. And he backs off. He's just being nice. He's being a nice guy.
so I think we've figured out the problem. We saw Yane use that incredible micro earlier.
The Lich is gonna... What are you doing? Sorry.
You really are going to have a heart attack in this game.
It might happen. I'll cast through it, don't worry.
Okay, as long as you cast through it, we're okay with it.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, I think Yane used up all his micro earlier, because he just decided to let that blizzard kind of go ahead and hit all of his units.
I couldn't watch it, but I'm going to believe that that's partially true.
Are you busy just watching Fury the entire time?
Oh, Yane's Lich just died. I watched that.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
I keep my eyes open.
Sometimes.
All the time, except when I'm driving. What? I didn't say that.
It's okay, you're in Kentucky, you're not going to hit anything.
No, I'm not. I moved.
Oh, where do you live now?
Bada bing bang. I can't tell anyone. I don't want anyone to know.
It's okay, I'm only going to give your entire address out.
Okay, it is Washington, D.C., White House. Hey,
that's where I live.
Is it? I would believe that.
Then yes it is. And your tax money is overdue, so just send it to me via PayPal. It's the new way to collect it.
Maybe we can just be even on those royalties. How's that?
Alright, I guess.
Alright, that might work out a little better for me. This fight that they're trying to team down Fury, I mean, I'm depressed by this. But I hope Fury comes through.
The Dreadlord is only 200 experience away from hitting level 10, so...
That's a good point. I think he can manage.
And the other Dreadlord, Banehallow, clearly an imposter.
Yeah, I mean, even if Fury doesn't get the game win here, he still has won the game, undoubtedly.
He does have quite a bit more gold than anybody else. I wouldn't be terribly worried right now.
I'm really not, but I have to, hedge my bets. And
You're just
say
making excuses, basically.
wow, no.
Oh, so you really don't have any confidence in Fury?
I'm
going to let him know.
confident. I know he's gonna win. I'm just saying, in case something happens, like his internet disconnects,
Uh-huh.
That could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it happen before.
You have no confidence in him.
I do. I've seen him win after he's disconnected. I'm just saying, it's really hard when you're being teamed and then you disconnect. It's not an easy win at that point.
He's Fury. Everything should be an easy win for him.
Well, it's not. Life's hard, okay? Jeez, get off his back. Long.
So, when are you moving in with Fury?
Next week.
And, when was the engagement?
2 weeks ago.
Alright, I'm just not even going to continue that line of questioning, because that tee-hee is incredibly annoying. You win.
Good. That's how I get all my victories.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, just tee my way.
I could see it working. That's the scary part.
It does. Tricksta's going for this gold mine. He's like, this 7,000 gold, it's gonna be mine. But we're gonna see Sylvester Sloan coming in here saying, you can't have it! So he's gonna cancel it. Fury now finally dropping some truth bombs on these knowledge homes. And yeah, that's how we're seeing things go.
So, do we have a mannered player in the game, actually? I'm trying to think if anybody's been. I guess
Me.
You?
Yeah, also Cowboy Dave's in the game. He is an observer. He is not mannered. I don't know if you ever met him.
Ah, yes, I have met him before.
He is not mannered.
Wait, is Cowboy Dave the same one as Cowboy Bebop? Or are they
I want to say
Forces are under attack.
I don't remember.
Fury
I want to
dropped
say
an F-bomb.
yes. Look, Fury just has to be honest with his feelings about being teamed, and sometimes when you're teamed, we should make a commercial that's like anti-teaming, like those anti-bully commercials.
Yeah, PSA.
Yeah, like a public service asshole-ish thing. What does the A stand for?
Abercrombie. Public
Abercrombie?
Service Abercrombie.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They are always stylishly dressed in those
I know.
PSAs.
Somebody
I didn't think about that.
Somebody tried to convince me that it was public service announcement, but I just laughed at them.
Announcement? What? I
Exactly.
don't even know what that word means.
Players'
Pretty dumb.
forces are
Some kind of
under
Latin? Is it even how you say it?
Might have been French. We can ask Todd.
We'll have to ask. We'll consult the French. I
All of them?
actually took French. Yeah, all of them. I've got connections, yo.
From taking French.
Furies that night. I took French like 4 times actually.
So you were really bad at it then.
Look, shut up. I only failed twice, right?
So what happened the 4th time? How did you go from 3 to 4?
Actually, I think I took it 5 times because I took it twice in high school and then 3 times in college. I failed once or twice. I don't remember. Maybe I took it 6 times. I don't know.
Are we
Doesn't
kidding?
matter. I don't remember, to be honest. It was definitely 5. It might have been 6. I'm not 100% on that. Don't worry about that. French is a very hard language. I can see why Todd's mad all the time.
He's still very repressed from having to learn it as a child.
Yes. That's. I would be too.
The town is under siege.
Fury finally going to go for this expansion with some proper building placements here. Not putting the towers like way up here where they're nowhere near the gold mine. He's learned his lesson. He's saying, listen, I know where to put these towers now. He's being revealed. He knows he's being revealed. Yane has 76 gold. What a loser. He is out of the game. Boom, boom. That's it, Yane. Say goodbye to your mother.
Attack.
To his mother.
Yeah.
Why does he have to say goodbye to his mother?
Well, because once you lose, you gotta go to the loser's pit.
Is that like,
Have you ever seen Star Wars?
yes.
Now you know what pit I'm talking about.
I was actually thinking a little more, crap, what's Catching Fire and, what's that other recent one?
Catching Fire?
Yeah, big movie.
I don't even know. Catching Fire? You mean
Yeah.
like Gasoline?
Yes, Gasoline the movie.
Gasoline was a good movie. I give it a 9 out of 7 Rotten Potatoes.
Hunger Games, there we go.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Okay, well, I'm just picturing Yane going to Hunger Games now.
I don't even know what the Hunger Games are.
Well, you see, it's based
I'm assuming
on...
it's like a McDonald's line.
Yeah, it's actual, kind of. So, you know how we
like-
have this overweight problem in America, right?
Is it where like everyone lines up at the cash register and they're like, and like they take forever, and so someone behind them's like, oh my god, can someone shut this guy up and just order? You know, just get a number 1, you fucking piece of shit.
No, that would actually just be every day at one of those restaurants. This is actually where they get a bunch of really fat kids together, and they just start feeding them different items. So they'll give them like a Whopper one day, and then like a couple minutes later they'll give them a Big Mac.
It's like an eating contest.
Exactly. The game is the contest, and then
Okay.
you see how long you can last. And at the end, say you start with 20 people, you've only got 1 left at the end. You've
Wait,
killed
why do you only have 1 left?
Well, because you're killing the other kids off by having
What?
them eat too much.
No,
Yeah.
that's abuse. You can't abuse your kids like that. That's wrong, America.
Haven't you heard the
Wrong.
Hunger Games is controversial? That's why.
Wow, I didn't know. I can't believe. Why are we even supporting them with our
Well, 'cause
advertisements?
We had a lot of fat kids to begin with, but now we're getting better.
No, this is messed up. That's abuse. That's abusing your child. You can't do that.
Is this touching a little close to home?
This is America. We can't abuse our kids like that, people. You can't kill someone just because you don't like them.
Unless you're in Texas, and then it's legal.
Unless you're in Texas, but there's a lot of McDonald's that are not in Texas.
Well, this is a joint collaboration. I mean, it's McDonald's, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Burger King.
Really? I wouldn't be surprised if Chick-fil-A was in on it. They don't seem to have many morals.
But they do make a damn good sandwich.
I will object. I'm not pickles on chicken. Not really a fan.
Delicious. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. I happen to be the best super taster of any tasting contest ever.
Oh, you were the season 1 winner of Hunger Games.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
was. Yeah, I also, but mine was at a wine tasting instead of a McDonald's.
When you were 8?
Yeah, when I was 8, they were all like, "What type of wine is this?" And I was like, "It's very eartheny. It's a Hobbit wine. It's a red Hobbit wine." And they were like, "Well, yes, it's quite right." And so yeah,
This is actually explaining a lot of the brain damage.
what are we talking about? The doctor said I recovered completely fine. It's complete recovery.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Thank you.
That's right. I'm back to 100% of where I was.
Potential just wasn't very high to begin with. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
What? I didn't hear you, so don't worry.
Hearing damage as well.
I do. You wouldn't believe it. My hearing is like the worst. I need like 6 hearing aids.
This actually explains why you just talk over me during the game.
I can't hear anything.
I'm just gonna talk
I'm
louder.
instantly deaf, yeah.
It's okay. We'll just start yelling at each other.
I can't hear anything. I'm totally deaf.
So Fury trying to manip all the other players out of this by saying he needs to get up early in the morning. However, Pizz has decided that he's going to go ahead and multiply the amount of gold he has by 10.
Pizz. He's got a lot of gold.
He does have a lot of bases and a lot of towers.
Pizz is doing pretty well. But Fury's still, Fury's still in it.
Obviously going to win.
Definitely
He
going to win.
has somehow gone down to 1,000 gold, which probably not that good.
Yeah, I mean, he did get teamed for a very long time, so my condolences, I guess. But his Dreadlord is almost level 10, so once that happens, once he gets just once he wins one more fight, he's going all the way.
And here we go. He can go ahead and kill SDF Wesder while Pizz takes out his base and get a level 10 Dreadlord.
Yeah.
Maybe even a level 6 Lich. I'm not
All
sure
the
if that
way?
will really help, but
All the way. All the way.
all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
All
Are
the
we
way.
just going to keep repeating all the way?
All the way.
I see you've learned a new set of word combinations.
All the way.
I'm going to have to fucking disconnect you.
I don't know what you're...
Yep. Bye, Purebe. Alright, this is actually boring casting by myself. Get your ass back here, Purebe.
Where am I? Hello? Hello, hello. It was so dark. I couldn't. There was no light. Hello?
That was a very convenient bolt by the Mountain King there.
It was. Unfortunately, the Archmage still died. Or fortunately.
Fortunately, nobody likes an Archmage.
I like an Archmage, but not really.
Well, why don't you just marry it then?
I did. And terrible wife, let me tell you. The worst.
That was probably because it wasn't a wife, and you were the wife. And you didn't really accept that.
What? No, trust me. I'd be like, wife, give me a drink. And he'd be like, would you like some ice in that? And then just like fucking ice everywhere. I was like, why are you doing this? No!
Yeah, but I hear that the aura is pretty good and hard to resist.
It was alright.
Also, I love the fact that SDF Western just called Pizz and Fury fruit cups.
Yeah, well, I mean, I told you he's not a very nice person. So
He should take some manner lessons from Todd.
he should. Todd, very mannered guy. He's very nice. Here comes the fight, maybe? Is this going to be a fight to the death? No, it's going to be a get out of here fight.
See, this is why the Archmage has to die. Mass TP.
Actually, this is only one of the many reasons they have to die. They've also been speeding over the drunken age limit, so...
I don't know. If you look at the Archmage, he looks like he's about 113, so... When did the age limit get increased to 100?
I don't know when it happened, but he's probably cheating, actually. I mean, look at him when he walks. Like, look at that hunchback. Like, you know he's old.
Well, he is on a horse.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's clearly got a hunchback, so, you know.
He's not
he's
doing much
on a
walking.
horse because he can't walk anymore. His legs don't work.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, that's right. Do you see those legs ever move? No. Actually,
Maybe
does
he's
he even have
paralyzed.
legs? Exactly.
Would you feel bad if he was paralyzed?
No, he's an old man. He had a good life.
Except for the part of where he's married to you. That he probably looks back on that and says, that was not a very good choice.
It was a bad time in both of our lives.
But I'm glad to see that you've gotten over it and recovered as well as it would be possible for you to recover.
It was not easy, but we all make our strides.
And hey, look, you're going to be marrying Fury soon, and life will be good for you.
It'll be great!
God damn it, Purebe.
The Infernal! Yeah! Boom, bam, bolted!
And pretty much won it. I mean, the game's over, I think. Fury clearly has this win. Just ignore the triple level 6 heroes for Pizz.
That doesn't matter.
Nah, not at all. And the fact that Fury looks like he's losing most of his units, I think that's a pretty clever ploy on his part.
He is doing it right. I don't know what you're talking about. He's winning this fight.
Obviously.
I mean, if his Lich goes down, then maybe he's got a bit of trouble. But it's not fair. It's not balanced because, you see, he has to take so much more damage from nukes than his opponent does. So, you know, maybe we should nerf human.
I'm all for that.
Yeah,
I think
Death Knight is not really dead. Don't worry. He's got an Ankh of Resurrection.
And in fact, while we're nerfing human, I think we might just go ahead and remove them from the game.
No, don't do that. That's a little excessive. I was thinking just like remove Breakers, Tanks, Griffin Riders, and Mountain King. Nothing.
But we can leave Mass TP after that.
Yeah, that's fine at that point. I don't think anyone's gonna object to them having an escape spell. Well, GG, Fury did it again.
Fury pulls off the incredible comeback.
Almost didn't expect it to happen there, but never doubt Fury. Well played.
Yep, absolutely. And it's impressive how he made it look like Pizz won. That way, Pizz would feel good about himself.
I didn't even see that. I just saw Fury dominate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you for joining me again, Purebe. Before we go, why don't you go ahead and plug anything that you'd like to?
Okay. Well, first, I would like to say the music VMAs are really bad. Don't watch them. Also, I would like to say that cheesecake on a Friday is a big no-go. Don't do that. And really, also, multivitamins are once a day, okay? One time a day. It's in the name. Don't overdose on them. You could die. So, I've been Purebe. This has been Mage. One a day. That's it.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you later.